Okay, well, what I get this morning, of course, above it all, it's about Trump. It's about Trump. On one side of it, we have the advisors. On the other side of it, we have them out in the cold. The outside influence is what's being hidden, what they're trying to get away with, which is controlling a situation, an abuse of power. That's a tower moment, okay? So attempting to cover up something. Now we know they're trying to cover up the Epstein things, but also Trump, what's coming out today hasn't been seen for a few days. So the readings about coming into it is about what's being shared, what's being handed out, and what they're trying to build. What they're constructing. Energy coming into it, we want the truth, asking for the truth, wanting justice, and a message about action. We want to hear that something is going forward. But today what we have is that things are up in the air. There's an agreement at hand about this nightmare, about concern. The mental space, worry, concern. The challenge is about what's coming full-blown now. The harvest. When it comes to those closest, and their manipulation, okay? What they're trying to do. Potential outcome, we have his satisfaction, his desires, wishes. When it comes to the wealth, the power, being worked on, working on it. So Trump is the center of it, and it looks like, his advisors don't know what to do out in the cold with this when it comes to Trump. And again, the outside influence trying to cover up something, getting away with it, this abuse of power, tower moment. There's an agreement by those close about justice, that things are up in the air and a lot of concern, trying to manipulate the truth. The agreement about trying to take an action, message about an action when it comes to the harvest, the things going on now. When it comes to justice, what they're handing out, they're in an agreement about it. What's being offered up, and a lot of concern. The what's being built, things are up in the air. When those are closest, it's about the monetary, their own, wealth and power. But there's some concern by those closest to him about his, it looks like probably his health, his well-being, his desires, his wishes, and the nightmare that's hanging over that now. And they're trying to manipulate the harvest, what's actually there, with the things that are up in the air that are being worked on. Now, we know that J.D. Vance said he's ready to step in as president. He's had over 200 days of training. I know what to do. Okay, but let's ruffle shuffle these and get the clarification, see what it's going to tell us. But there's a definite cover-up, inaction, and abuse of power, the cover-up, not wanting this to get out, and they feel it's a Tower moment, okay? Now, we know Trump's health is, you know, rapidly declining. The stress of all this is not benefiting him. At the center of it, what they're trying to get away with, the takeaway, the mental things they're carrying. Mental things they're carrying. When it comes to, yeah, being controlled, being able to control, ruled by being able to control, trying to control the situation, and it's being overturned, okay? So trying to get away with attempting to still control, but it's not going well. On one side of it, we have his satisfaction, the desires, okay, his wishes about a new action, desires above it, a new action that's being juggled, okay, new action that's being juggled, and with an ending. There's an ending coming. When it comes to his satisfaction, I just get with that with his health. With his health. His health is being juggled. It's not going well. The other side, things are being blocked. The truth is being blocked. Mentally blocked when it comes to Trump. And the advisors. The advisors are blocked with what's being worked on. What's being offered up the long term. When it comes to the long term control, trying to get away with things that are being overturned. Trump mentally trying to carry this, but it's being juggled. The new actions, the advisors are trying to figure out a new action to get away with this. Blocking about his health. And an ending when it comes to what is being built. An end point. End point with the new action being juggled. Working on Trump advisors, advising. So it looks like his health is declining. They're trying to cover it over, trying to get away with it, saying he's still in control, he's got his faculties, he's fine, but he's not fine, okay? He's not fine. So what else do we need to know about this? What do we need to know under the surface? Facing some loss. There's a loss there. A loss of the family, loss of the drama. We know people are turning on him as well. Things are being overturned. Figuring out the next move. An agreement that it's a Tower moment. Not going well. Things are imploding there. Now, they just said in the thing that he can't do the tariffs. It's illegal. That's his big thing he was running on, the tariffs. Going to make America great again. Going to get so much money in for the tariffs, I'm going to make them pay, and he doesn't know what he's doing. And they just overturned that and said it's illegal. It's not in the president's power to do that. I think does it belong to the Senate? They're the ones that make tariffs. So, the things he's doing are being overturned. He's got those surrounding him, advising him, like, Pee Wee German. I love that name, Pee Wee German. Pee Wee German over there advising him. Just toxic. The toxic sludge that's there. Yeah, I'm feeling with him, it's just a lot of toxicity is happening, building up in his body now. A lot of toxicity. And they keep trying to give him infusions. Now, since they always have them in his hand, that's telling me his veins are not good. His veins are not good. If you got to do it in your hand, your veins are not good. He's probably got ropey veins. Now, I used to be a phlebotomist, so his veins are hardened. So when they go to try to put the needle in, the vein moves. Okay? They can't puncture that vein easily in his arm, so they're giving it in his hands. And now those are blowing. Okay, those needles, the veins there are blowing. That's why he's got the black hand. But they're trying to give him Lord only knows what kind of infusions. So it looks like his health, they're trying to keep it under wraps. But it's getting worse. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.